The saga is over. I repeat, the saga is over. And the saga I'm talking about in the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade rumor saga is finally over because it's official. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been traded to the Miami Heat in a trade. It was the Milwaukee Bucks will receive Caparas, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Tyler Hero, Claire Ware, and Jaime Vasquez Jr. in three first round picks, the number 13 pick in the 2026 draft, the 2031 first round pick, 2033 first round pick, and a second round pick in 2033. Um, and also in the deal, Bobby Portis would be headed to Miami too with Giannis. So the saga is over. Giannis is going to Miami, and for Milwaukee, they go and start all over. The funny part about the trade rumors with Boston, we were trying to go get Giannis, but the reports are Milwaukee Bucks did not like their offer of Jalen Brown, multiple first round picks. They wanted younger players, but Boston didn't want to give up their young core, which it's understandable. But Miami, they're willing to give up the core. They were willing to give up everything to go get Giannis. And Miami, they got Giannis. They finally got their guy, a superstar that they feel they could build around. They could be, and then, but now there are a lot of questions to be answered. Can Giannis get the Heat a title? What is next for Milwaukee? Um, is this enough for Miami? How would this affect the East? How would it affect the league? Well, I'm gonna tell you this. As simple as that. Can the Miami Heat win the title with Giannis? On paper, no. But we don't know. We play in the NBA. The NBA is. It seems like the NBA is in their parity moment era right now, where every team seems like they believe they can win a championship. Which it's true. It could be true where you have 8 straight champions from and no back-to-back champions. Uh, Giannis will make the Heat better and he will make them interesting. I think coming to the East, I think the Heat maybe could be a top 5 team, only behind teams like New York Knicks, the Boston Celtics. It depending on what they do, if they trade Jalen Brown or not. Um, we don't know yet. That could be another video for another day. Detroit Pistons, who they probably will get back. They probably gonna add pieces. Uh, Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton will be back healthy, and so yeah, they could maybe top 5 team. You also got Cleveland in the East. Charlotte coming up. Orlando seem like they if they could make the improvements, they could be there. Philly's still gonna be Philly. Yeah, but you Miami, you instead of being a playing team, you gonna be a playoff team. So you gonna have an opportunity to win the title because you gonna be in the playoffs and not have to play in the play-in. But and for Giannis, he get what he want. He gets to leave Milwaukee, which I think to me, unfortunately, he wanted to leave Milwaukee, but he didn't want to do it in a way like, hey, trade me or else. I think he wanted out, and for the Milwaukee Bucks, the saga is over. You can now worry about the next chapter of your franchise. You get a player like Tyler Hero, hometown kid. You get some young players. You get Jaime, a good player. Jaime, he could be a good player for the Heat. He was a good player with the Heat. You get solid players. Plus, let's say you don't really feel like these are the guys you want. You could trade Tyler Hero. You could trade Jaime. Colette Ware to me seemed like a center to me that he got talent. Uh, does he had seemed like he had motivational issues, but I think to me Khalil Ware is a talented player. And you get the young point guard that they drafted last year, so you get some players back. It may not be the best assets you could have got from. Maybe you would trade him with Giannis sooner. You probably would have got more, but you gotta take what's given to you, and you took the deal. Plus the Milwaukee Bucks, they got 2 draft picks tonight in the NBA draft now. Plus they're gonna get future picks. And you're Milwaukee, you just got to rebuild. You guys been there before. You did with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar could beat Kareem. Wanted to be traded. He was drafted by the Bucks, the first pick in the I think 64. Eventually, no 68. Yeah, 68. Cause he's 64. That was no 68. He got drafted 68. Kareem or maybe 69. I don't know, man. But I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna tell you in the video. But Kareem he won a championship with Milwaukee Bucks. Eventually, he won it out, and they traded him to the Lakers, and the rest was history. Uh, Milwaukee been there before, and you been. This ain't nothing new. You just have to rebuild the team, and it's simple as that. The interesting part to me coming out this whole trade saga is the Boston Celtics, because allegedly they offered Jaylen Brown to him. This is the second time Jaylen Brown had been traded in trade talks, in which to me Jaylen Brown probably gonna feel a certain way about it. Jaylen Brown is known to speak his mind on his streams. He probably will say have a lot to say, and to me, I can see Jaylen Brown wanting to be traded, and I'm gonna do a video on that. I think he may want to be traded, but the saga is over. Giannis to Miami, Milwaukee got to pick up the pieces. Can they build? And the question is, can they build a championship with Giannis? To me, another interesting part is Bam Adebayo. To me, you talk about Giannis Miami. Does Bam get traded? Because I feel like to me, I don't. It's possible that that duo don't work. I can see a situation where Miami may look at it like they may play them. They may look to trade Bam to get another piece for Giannis. Maybe a player from the Western Conference with the initial AE. Maybe they go get him because it's possible that he may be on that guy AE, maybe on the trade market, but sooner rather than later. But that's another video for another day. But the Heat, they got their guy. They can celebrate. Miami got their guy. They got their superstar. Big up to them. But the Knicks are still the top team in the East. Ain't gonna be that way until the foreseeable future. Hopefully, we see them. The Knicks, we see them in the playoff. We can bust their butt. Knicks in five. Knicks in five. Thank you very much for watching the video. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. I repeat, subscribe to the channel. Around the world we go. Peace.